Hi everybody, my name's Olivia. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Makeup Fun with Olivia. Welcome to a collaboration video that I am doing with a few friends of mine here on YouTube. We are going to be sharing with you our summer to fall transition look. So make sure to go check them out. Their links will be down below. Hit the subscribe button, support their channels because they are all wonderful ladies. And okay, so let me share with you my look. This is the look that I did. So what is it that changes from summer to fall as far as fashion is concerned or makeup colors are concerned? You know, a lot of us, including myself, we use colors that we want to use. We stick to neutrals, we stick to brights during the summer, during the fall. So, you know, some of us don't follow that and we use what we want to use, right? I think as we mature, we kind of do that, and it's a wonderful thing because we can do whatever we want. However, it's really fun to sometimes follow those trends because it allows us to play a little bit more, to dabble into colors that we wouldn't normally dabble into. And so that's why I'm so excited about jumping from fall or transitioning from summer into fall. So for summer, we used a lot of bronzy, glowy, beachy looks, a lot of bright colors on our eyes, for example. A bright purple. When we transition into fall, we might use a darker purple or a more muted purple, maybe from this bright color to this more muted color. It's still purple, but see how muted that is and how pretty that is? They're beautiful colors for the fall, and I'm so excited. We also do the same thing with our nail polish. Instead of a more bright pink, we might use a more muted pink, kind of heading to the burgundy colors. This one is actually what I'm wearing on my nails, so I'm really excited to use these dark, deep, cooler tone purples and browns and blues, and you know, it's super exciting. Okay, so I'm going to share this look that I created for you guys today. If you're interested in checking out how I accomplished it, keep on watching. Bye! I do want to mention that some of the colors that I used in my eyes are limited edition. They are from the Marsala Pantone, the collaboration between Sephora and Pantone. So I apologize that it's a limited edition, but I was really feeling these colors, and if you Google dupes for Marsala, I found a ton of suggestions from both drugstore and high-end, so you can find them. But I just, you know, I decided to use this one. And also, if you happen to buy this one, then, you know, you get some more ideas on how to use that palette. Maybe pull it out now that we're coming back into fall. So I hope you enjoy it. Forgive me for using a limited edition palette, but hopefully you can go find some similar colors out there and make them work for you. So here I am with no makeup. I hope this isn't too close to you. Give me some feedback if you feel this is too close for you and I should zoom back, or if you want me to be even closer, let me know. But this is what we're going to do for today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk on my lid. And if you see me peeking over this way, it's because I have another mirror over here. Sometimes this needs to be warmed up. So I just kind of dab it on my lid and then do this, warm it up with my finger.
The purpose of putting this on is because a lot of eyeshadows don't show up on my lid. I think it's a combination of my medium skin tone and having pigmented.
Now on my lid I'm going to use MAC in Vanilla, and this is in a velvet finish, and I'm using my MAC 252 brush, just putting it all over my lid. Doing the same thing to the other lid. In my crease I am going to put MAC in Folie. It's kind of like a dark brown with a tinge of red rust in it. And I'm using my, this is the dupe for the MAC Fluffy brush. I think it's a crown brush, I can't remember, because it came off. You can't even tell what it is anymore. Anyway, I'm putting this in my crease, and without putting any more product on, I'm lifting it up a little bit. If you have hooded eyes, this is kind of my trick, because when you close your eyes, for those of you with hooded eyes, we know that when we open our eyes, when we open our eye, we can't see that color anymore. So I still want to be able to see some here. It's kind of my transition. It becomes my transition shade, even though sometimes I still go back and add a lighter transition shade. But this just kind of helps that transition shade to blend in with my crease shade. Tap, 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 because I have crepey eyeshadows, crepey eyes, and so sometimes when you do this you get that skipping effect, and so I kind of tap back and forth. Alright, under my eyebrow I'm going to go back in with that same vanilla shade. Same thing over here. All right, and then the pièce de résistance. I'm going to use from my Marsala Pantone collab. Sorry, it's so dirty. I'm going to use the shade, the Marsala shade here, and it's the matte one. There are a few Marsala shades in here that are shimmer, satin, but this is the matte one. And so this is what's kind of taking me into fall. Everything else has kind of been, I wouldn't call it a warm brown, but you know, kind of a more of a cooler brown, but it's still a brown. So and this Marsala is kind of like a rusty burgundy color. And again, putting it in the outer corner, tap, 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 tapping, not going all the way in. I don't want it to go all the way in, just keeping it on the outside. Oops, I may have gone too far out here. It's okay, we'll blend it. Keeping it in my crease, but I have a hooded eye, so my crease is kind of, you know. Okay. And I'm feeling like this is a little bit light, so I am going to add some down, or some brown down. Another cool brown. And I'm going to put that, let me just, kind of right inside that outer corner. Probably going to go back and apply a little bit more of that Marsala. So yeah, just using cooler tones, you know. I'm going to blend that vanilla out with that brown down, sorry. So there is no harsh edge where the two meet. I'm gonna kind of blend that out. And I like to use this Sonia Kashuk brush in number 106. It's kind of flat, but I love using it to reapply or to just apply that dark shade, so I don't lose it completely. Remember, a lot of it's going to be hidden by my hooded eye. Okay, for foundation, A lot of us have been using BB creams or dewy finish foundations, and a nice way to transition from summer into fall is to combine maybe your dewy foundation or your BB cream with a matte finish foundation. And so I'm going to combine, in fact I've been doing this and I've been loving it, these two foundations. The Too Faced Born This Way and the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte.
So what I do is I put a little bit on my hand of each. And I just kind of mix it up. I do this just making sure that I blend it out really well. And then I tap some everywhere I want it to be. And I use usually my Beauty Blender or my Real Technique sponge. My Beauty Blender is dirty today, so I'm going to use this one today. The Real Technique sponge. And I just love the finish because it's not, you know, the mattifying foundation doesn't dry me out, but I still have, and it's not like a dewy look either. It's just right. So it's a perfect finish to transition into fall. In fact, I might use this the whole fall. We'll see. And sometimes I get a little bit more.
Now we're going to do eyeliner, Bobbi Brown, my gel eyeliner, and the e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush that I love so much that I've mentioned in my favorites. Let's see if I can do this on camera.
So I don't pull too much, I just kind of hold it taut. This gel eyeliner is really easy to use. It's a lot easier to use when you're in front of the mirror instead of the camera, but let's see. I like my eyeliner a little bit on the thicker side. So let's do the other eye. And I'm not going to wing it out. I have the hardest time winging out my eyeliners. I still haven't given up. I still try it every now and then. Oh my goodness, I just realized I got some foundation in here. Ah! Did you see that? Let's go in and fix it.
Now let's do something with those eyebrows. I use my Anastasia number 12 brush. I love this brush. This is the best brow brush ever, you guys. This side to do your eyebrows, and the spoolie is awesome. And my Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate. I should probably get a lighter one now that my hair's lighter, but I haven't done that, so we're going with this one.
I like to kind of draw a line and go the way that my eyebrows go. So I'm not working against it, I'm working with the shape of my brow. What a difference, right? It just, it makes a difference. It really helps balance and shape your face. Before YouTube, I never did my eyebrows. And now I go back and look at pictures and older videos and I'm like, ah! Okay. This one's always the hardest one for me to do, especially because I don't have any hair here. Something must have happened when I was little and I must have hit myself there or something. So this one always looks shorter and it looks like crazy eyebrows if you really pay attention. But we're not going to pay attention. We're going to keep on going. Okay, let's hope that looks okay. So those are my eyebrows. They're a little bit darker.
To contour, my go-to is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. But today I am going to use my Hoola from Benefit.
This is I think to me, it looks like a cooler brown, and it comes with this little brush that I actually really like. So what I do is I try to apply it a little bit above the hollows of my cheeks. I used to put it in the hollows of my cheeks until I saw some tutorials on YouTube and realized I was doing it wrong, and lo and behold, it made a difference. See that? So this bottom part is supposed to be lighter. That's what makes it look contoured. Duh, Olivia! But I didn't know. That's why we have YouTube, right? And so I do the bottom part too, because I don't want this to stand out. Let's do the other side. So it's basically right underneath my cheekbone. And then I just blend it out. Can you tell? And it doesn't look too harsh. It might look like it's harsh at first, but when you're done with the whole look, it's not too harsh. At first I used to think, oh no, I'm going to look like a clown. But yeah, when everything comes together, it looks way better. And of course it looks better when I'm not in a hurry. And I have a better mirror. But this is okay, I think.
So now I'm going to use a blush, and because we're transitioning into fall, we're using a more muted blush. I'm going to use Romantic Rose
By Milani. Excuse the broken area here. A while back I mentioned in one of my videos, if you've been with me for a while, my daughter was looking at them and she was saying, oh, they're so pretty, and she dropped one. So this is what happened. I wanted to die. I know it's just makeup, but when we love makeup, we don't want it broken, right? And I'm just going to apply this at the very top of my cheekbone and kind of move a little bit back. Very, very subtle. I don't know, I hope it shows up on camera. Sometimes I have to put a little bit more so you guys can see it, but then I go out and I look like, whoa.
Alright, and now we're going to highlight, and I'm going to use my ambient lighting that I love. For the winter, I still like to have a highlight, but, and you know, sometimes I still use my glowy highlights, but this one's a little bit more subtle. And my favorite is that middle one. It is the Incandescent light. I'm going to put it right here. Hopefully you can see it. A little bit on my nose. Yeah, nice and subtle.
Now I'm going to do my eyebrow, or my... What I do to curl my eyelashes is I start at the base, go out a little bit, press again, and go out a little bit and get the edges. So you're kind of primping 2 or 3 times. You're done. And I'm going to use this combination of mascara that I love, Urban Decay Perversion. This is a really creamy formula. Doesn't clump. It's really nice. Let's hope you can still see me. It really, really does a nice job of lengthening. And on top of that, I'm going to put the Guerlain, let's see, what is it called? Maxi Lash, So Volume. And this is more of a drier formula, but it thickens very nicely and it holds a curl very nicely. And these 2 mascaras play very nice together.
What makes this a little bit more of a fall look is using some eyeliner underneath. I don't normally do that, but I'm going to today. My Urban Decay 24/7 in Rockstar. It's kind of purple. Oop, out of frame, sorry.
And a mascara I like to use on the bottom lashes is from Girl Clump Crusher. It's the one in this green packaging. And it's kind of a curvy wand. It's a drier formula as well, but it's very light. Actually, this is the mascara that I use. Let me grab my phone, my mirror. I use this as an everyday basis for work, actually. I just realized I was covering myself. All right.
For the lips, I'm going to try something new. We're going to go a little bit bold, even though we have, you know, that dark Marsala in our eyes. I'm going to use my Plum MAC lip liner. MAC has the best lip liners. If you've never tried them, give them a try, because they are the best lip liners. I'm not even kidding.
There are a lot of really good, you know, drugstore ones out there and other brands that are really good, but MAC is, for me, it's my holy grail lip liner. And they have so many shades that are so beautiful. Okay, so let's line our lips, my lips. after I line them, I go in a little bit. Not all the way though. I don't like doing the whole thing with the lip liner.
And now we're gonna put some Fashion Revival, also by MAC. It looks like this. A very Marsala-y color, kind of like a nice combination of berries, a little bit of deep brown, mostly berries though, kind of some red too.
Once I put it on my lips, you can see the berry. It's a little bit brighter than it actually looks like when you look at it here. Okay, and you can put some lip gloss on it, but because it is a transition into fall, I'm not going to put some lip gloss on. I'm going to keep it matte.
Can you see my eyes? Okay, so let me fix my t-shirt. This is my transition to fall look. What do you guys think? I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for sticking around to the end. Do not forget to go check out all of my other friends who are participating in this collaboration. They will show you their summer to fall transition look, and I can't wait to see all of them. Thank you so much. Bye!